What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 42 of our Lille career mode, and today we've got a couple of things for you. We got Monaco and Lyon. I'm not sure whether we're going to get to this Paris game or not. We'll see how things go. We'll kind of take it day by day. I know I haven't had a ton of videos lately, and my mother's been going through a couple of things. Had a surgery in there, but we should be good now. Back to normal, but here we are. Starting lineup. It's a good team, and hopefully, you know, this is a tough stretch here that we have at the start of the season. Obviously, we had Amiens to start, but our next three games, obviously, Monaco, PSG, Lyon. If we can get through these three games here, it'll really set us up for the remaining bits of the year, because we would have had all the big teams, or most of the big teams, out of the way in the first four games, and that would obviously be ideal. But let's jump into this Monaco-Lille. Let's go. Nice take. One more back inside is Almada. And Almada does well to set the edge. Here's Ikone. And Ikone can try and slip that forward. Can't quite get to that. Comes to Bamba, though. And he's in an excellent spot. And what a finish. Just hammers that into the back of the net. That's a lovely finish from Bamba. And the way we've started, we've deserved this early goal here. Monaco, not the greatest at the back so far today, and Bamba takes advantage here. This is an excellent finish. Ball gets clipped in and headed away. That luckily falls to Bamba, but this space opens up right there, and that is some finish. A lot of whip on that. Low, away from the goalkeeper. It's a lovely finish, 1-0. Stepped in front of that pass there. That gets slipped forward to Ikone. Does manage to get that ball out to Sanchez. And Ikone's made the run. He's trying to get away from Onyekuru and does. He's racing into the box again. Slides it across. It's 2. And Monaco having a very, very poor game at the back. And it feels like one of those games that this could be anything. 2-0. It's Bodou there. He was just waiting for it. Defender. Not sure where the defender thought he might have been stepping. I guess in between him and the goal. But he's left Bodou all alone. It's a tight angle. It's tough for the defender, obviously. I don't want to blame him or anything. And then Bodou lifts it. It's a good finish. It's a good move. 22 minutes gone. It's 2-0. Headed down. Almada tried to work his way around there as Monaco raced forward. Do manage to win that ball there. I thought for a moment he went through him, but he hasn't. And that's a really good ball out to Bamba, who's going to take this in stride. Brilliantly done. And it's Bamba here. It's 3-0. And it's game over. Surely game over. 3-0 on 30 minutes. What a break this is. It's an excellent pass out here. Had plenty of space to put it in, but it was still perfect. He's able to take it in his stride into the box. Doesn't have to slow down. And he just hammers it past the goalkeeper. And frankly, at the moment, Monaco, they have a lot of work to do. Really slow on the ball. I mean, look at this. Coming through again. It's Ikone. And Ikone is going to race away as he slides it across. 4-0. It's too easy. I'm not sure what Monaco are doing. They're not even attempting to move the ball around. They haven't gotten anywhere near our box. They're not passing it very well. They're passing it late, as you saw there. He just slides it across. It's an easy, easy finish for Almada. And right before, or right after we scored the third goal, we grab our fourth. I was going to say before halftime, but there's still 11 minutes before halftime. And we are gone away from this team already, 4-0. And they've done it. They've done it again. This keeps happening. Not sure what the thought process is from Monaco as Bodou takes it on. Shelik. If we can grab a fifth, can we? As Shelik gets it back into the box, and it's not going to be, but as you see, it's kind of what's been going on. Slides it over to Kanate, and he plays that forward nicely. Here's Bodou. And Gomez is making a good run, and can he get it to him? He can. And it's Gomez. Nice finish. What a ball that is from Bodou to make it 5-0 on 66 minutes. Look at this pass. Right into Gomez's path beyond the center back here. What a pass. And that's a good finish as well. Just fires it into that lower corner. Goalkeeper can't get there. And it's 5-0. Shelik. There's space being made here. That's an excellent run from Gomez. And Gomez, can he clip that back? He can. And it's Bamba first time, and he's hit the post. What a finish and what a goal that would have been had Bamba found a way to smash that into the back of the net. That was something else. And unfortunately, that pass is not where I wanted it to go. But what a move that was. And that would have been absolutely insane if that had found the way into the back of the net. As Bodu's on it here, slides it back to Sanchez, and we've put it in the back of the net anyway. Sanchez with the goal, 6-0. And we're putting down a marker here in the league. Early on. Nice finish from Sanchez. I can't get over that Bamba hit, man. That was an incredible goal. Or what it would have been an incredible goal. That's a nice pass into Bodu. He keeps his run up. It's just slid over a little bit. And it's a nice low finish from Renato Sanchez. 6-0, 76 minutes gone. That's a nice ball. And he gets there, too. One back for Monaco. I can't believe he got there. I thought we had that covered. Kanate doesn't get beat for pace like that very often, as Volland has gotten there. I don't think that was even pace, really, either. It was a bit of a combination of strength as well. But that gets put in. And he's slowed down to take it, and Volland hasn't, is what looks like happens there. And then he just nicks in and finishes it off. It's a nice finish from Volland, but a strange one to kill our clean sheet there. Ooh, thought Durson managed to sneak in front, but he's managed to win it there. Here's Samare. Back to Sanchez, one more. Gomez, nice slip inside here, and it comes to Bodu. Wants to put the icing on the cake and does. 7-1 with 2 minutes to go. What a performance from everyone, really. As Bodu finishes that off, it's a poor pass here. And then we kind of recycle it. Nice step inside, and he's all alone, Bodu. One touch. Pushes it past the goalkeeper. It's a nice, easy finish for him. 89 minutes gone. It's 7-1, and we are going to, as I said, lay down a marker for the rest of the league. Would like to properly challenge this the title this year, Champions League as well. A lot of my series take 2 or 3 seasons, I mean, to kind of get everything rolling. 4 seasons sometimes, but this is around the time where everything starts to click, and you know, hopefully, as performances are shown early in the season, we might be ready to do such a thing. As they've had one shot and one in the back of the net. PSG do beat Amiens 4-0. Though our scoreline is the most emphatic of the day with a 7-1 victory. Now, as I said, don't expect too much to happen in terms of transfer activity for the rest of the window. But, you know, we're still going to roll with it in that kind of day-by-day I'm not sure what to call it, day-by-day way we do things here in the window, I guess. Mainly because we're normally expecting, especially at a club like this where we have a lot of good young players, we're expecting big bids, and we don't want to be super unrealistic and deny all of them right off the bat and kind of just move forward with it. I want to take every decision carefully, as Lopez has been loaned out, which is pretty good for him. A couple of these players are starting to leave. The younger players who aren't going to make it, really. The 20 to 22-year-olds who weren't really going to make it are starting to move their way out. Offers come in for Coletta Carr from Manchester City for $47 million. I want to delegate this. If 70... Do I sell him for $72 million? I'm not so sure. That's what we've had it on there. I doubt they're going to come up to $72 million from 47, but... you know, we'll see what happens as we go. As Carnice's transfer talks have broken down naturally, £52 million offers come in for Almada already. I'm going to reject that, but he hasn't been around long enough, and I can't believe that bid's come in. That is crazy. I actually didn't think of a bid coming in like that for him. That is an absurd bid. As an agreement's been made for Coletta Carr at $55 million. We're not going to do that. We're going to reject that offer. Get rid of it. And let's jump into this Lyon game. Lille. A big game here early on in the season. Let's go. Can't be giving the ball away there. We do that a lot. Try and force it out of the back with tight passes, really, as that comes in. It's 1-0. And that's what I'm talking about. We do that too much. Aouar with the goal. And it's not that we play out of the back too much. It's that sometimes we don't take the easy pass. We could take the easy pass here. We don't. Give it away. And they come back the other way and score. That's a nice ball. It's a good run as well from Aouar there, right on the back of the center back. And on 12 minutes, it's 1-0. Not a good start. Almada. It's the free kick. Back into Sanchez. One more. Coletta Carr's there. And there's space out here for Bamba. He's all alone. It's 1-1 just like that. Lovely move on the free kick. Bamba's just been left alone out there. Coletta Carr had it. Was looking to move off the center back so we don't give it away, but there's a good ball in here. Nice first time pass. Bamba's all alone. I'm not sure what's going on there, but we'll take it. Bamba all alone. Levels it up. 1-1. Moving back here. Heavy touch there. How have we not come away with that? Nicely done by Kanate on the second attempt, even though he should have won it on the first attempt. And here's Almada. And Almada's going to race away here, and it comes to Bodu. And Bodu's going to try and work his way outside. I tried to play with the center back a little bit, but it comes to Sanchez as 2. 2-1. And we've taken the lead. That's a quick turnaround. 5 or so minutes to score both goals. I mean, can't get much better than that. Tried to fake out the center back there with Bodu. Step inside, step outside quickly. Didn't fall for it. Then it comes to Sanchez, and he just gets away here, doesn't he? Right on the penalty spot. Just gets that yard. And then puts the finish right in the corner. No chance for Lopez in goal. What a game this is turning out to be. 22 minutes gone. It's 2-1. Nicely done. Oh, that's an excellent pass to Depay. It's 2-2. That's a great ball. I didn't think he'd be able to get that there, but he has. And Depay levels it up. It's a nice finish. It's a really good ball in here. I didn't think he'd be able to get that there. The angle I took with the center back wasn't great, but it's still a really good pass. Galini just gets a touch onto it. Almost hits him accidentally, really, but it still finds its way into the bottom corner. And Lyon have leveled it up here, 2-2. Nice ball here. And Kone's going to get onto this. And Rossi's making a good run. And Rossi's on it. And Rossi with a lovely step forward. Slides it across Bodu. Tap in back of the net. 3-2. And Rossi's first touch was to handle that ball. Second was to make the space. Third was to set up the goal. Playing in that cam position for this, actually. It's a good touch here. Second touch makes the space. Slides it across with a third. And he gets it into the back of the net, Bodu. He had someone in front of him here. But all he has to do is beat the defender and put it on target, and he does. And Bodu gives us a lead, 3-2, 66 minutes gone. And there's 25 minutes left, and this can be anybody's still. But we've put ourselves in a good position. It's a nice turn there as well. Here's Bodu, back inside. And Rossi does well. And Rossi can clip that into Bodu. Brilliant ball. And Rossi's creating everything at the back end of this game now. 4-2. It's Bodu who slams home on the volley. And it's Rossi's lovely little chip into space, which has given us a 2-goal advantage as we enter the final quarter of an hour. But look at this clip ball in. Lovely. Bodu's run's excellent. On the volley, he sweeps it home. It's a good finish for what it is. Had to pull his leg behind and kind of just drag it through to the other side. It's a good finish. But once again, Rossi at the center of it all. His second assist since coming on. And it's 4-2. Oh, I've opened that stupid gap up. 4-3. Lucas Vasquez with the goal here at Lyon. That's just dumb on my end. I've let them back into the game here. See, there are two of us here, and I've dragged over with the... not necessarily the wrong one. I was just hoping that he would fill the space. He hasn't. Lucas in on his own. Smashes it past Galini. And it's 4-3 on 82 minutes, and what should have been a cruise to the finish line is now a bit of a problem. Nice takeaway here. And can we slide it to Bodu? We can. And Bodu does well to get around the goalkeeper, and it's hit the post. And oh, that was just going to cross the line there at the end. It hasn't. But that might just be enough anyway with 30 seconds to go. It's a poor giveaway there. And coming back with it. Blow the whistle. It's gone. 4-3 the final. And a chaotic game ends with us out on top. And Lyon beaten. And what a big old result that is. 3 games into the season as PSG beat Monaco 3-0. That is still a massive result this early on in the year. Just to keep up the heavy momentum at the beginning. If we were to beat PSG, I mean, what a start to the season that would be. As an offer's come in for Urusama. 1.3 million. He's 24. 67 overall. We're going to let him go, assuming that he can come to terms, which a lot of the younger players cannot ever really come to terms because they want too much money. But, you know, hopefully he does. But yes, this game against PSG, it's coming. Whether it's going to be today or next episode will depend on a lot of what happens in the next couple of minutes, or next couple of days. But for the moment, it doesn't look like anything's going to happen, and we are going to get this PSG game in, as Urusama has been sold, which is excellent. This is the Friday before the game. Let's go to notifications, or go to a freeze. There we go. Game's always freezing at the most inopportune times. Let's take a look. As you saw there, as we just got a couple of games rescheduled, which means we have our Champions League group as well. We can go check that out. But as you see, our manager rating is 72, which is excellent. It's going back on up. But here's our Champions League group. Moscow, Manchester United, and PAOK, I believe that is. I believe that's who that is. It is, PAOK. So yeah, there we go. A group we ought to get out of. We're better than the 2 teams below us, and, you know, we could have a proper fight with United. So that's a group we ought to get out of. So we could be comfortable with that group draw. But here we are. PSG Lille. A big old game this early in the season. I mean, if we win this, that's a huge start. No Zaha, as you can see. No Neymar. It's Di Maria, Mbappe, Icardi, and Martial, the front 4 for PSG. They've been rocking this front 4 all along. Zinchenko at left back, Kappa at right back, Llorente and Verratti in midfield, in front of Marquinhos, Jimenez, and Navas. Let's jump into this. This is a huge, huge game. Let's go. Nice play. Oh, there's space here. Lots of space. And Mbappe thought he was going to play it across. He hasn't. Instead, he runs into Kanate. Holds his ground, but they kept coming across. It's a good move in the end. It's a good finish. 1-0. Not sure who that is. It's Llorente. He's got a good finish on him, Llorente. And PSG have taken a 1-0 lead. At the moment, they're doing very, very well, which is not ideal. But we get a touch on it there again. How many times can you not get it away from Mbappe? But they just had too many men. And every time they moved over, our defensive reinforcements got it thinner and thinner. And Llorente there at a free shot at goal. Finishes it off. And right before the 20-minute mark, it's 1-0 to PSG. It's a run from Mbappe. Taken off him, though, nicely by Kaletakar. And Kaletakar can bring this forward. It's Almada on it here. We can get that out wide to Ikone. And Ikone's going to race into the box here. Gets it back to Almada here. Touches it on. That's a really, really important block. And a really not so great pass from Sanchez there, but we're kind of moving the ball around pretty well, but not creating really, really good chances just yet. Here's Bamba. Bamba plays it first time to Almada. Almada sees the run of Renato Sanchez here. And Sanchez, brilliant take, but shot straight at Navas there. That was our first big opportunity of the game. Oof. Got to be doing better there, surely. What? How's he... How have I not come up with that one? Mbappe, good ball in here. Thankfully we get to that pass, but Mbappe manages with it. I can't believe it. Sometimes we play PSG and we just can't hold on to the ball after we make tackles, and that's happened a lot here already. I mean, we get a big touch there, and Mbappe just happens to be there. I know the pass was going his way, but the finish is excellent also. But twice in that move, we get a foot on the ball, not getting a hold of it. And it's a little bit unlucky, and it's unfortunate. We had a big opportunity there, never really got to it in the end. So Almada gets a touch onto it, and that is not enough. And we're going to go into the half, 2-0 down. Nice football, Gomez, good turn. Rossi. Sanchez is making a good run, and then he's stopped. Not what you want to see. So that gets out to Bradaric. Back inside, Rossi. Nicely done, and Gomez with an excellent turn here. He does so well, good save. Tried to go back across Navas there, he didn't. Tried to go near post in the end as Kaletakar's header goes over. He's got to put that on target. It's a free header. But a decent start to the second half. We need goals, though. Neymar has just come on the pitch off the bench for Di Maria. Oh, that's a good ball into space here. He's found it. 3-0. Too easy for PSG. It's one of those games where they're just clicking going forward. Verratti with the finish. It's 3-0, and what was a huge opportunity early on in the season to cement ourselves at the top of the league, we're going to let PSG cement it there instead. So much space. They get forward in such huge numbers. I know they're playing a front four, but the midfield get there. But the problem is the midfield get back, and we're just not transitioning well enough. And it's problematic, obviously. 3-0. Zicone gets into the box here. Gomez with a great turn. It's one back. 3-1. That's brilliant from Gomez. An excellent turn, and on the hour, we pull one back, 3-1. Will it start a comeback? We'll see. As Icona gets onto this, and this is just a great turn here. Holds off, just hammers that into the roof of the net. It's a good goal, and hopefully one that turns this game around a little bit. 3-1. And Kanate can get that ball to Icone, and now Icone's got space out here. And Icone's racing into the middle. He sees a really good ball here. It's a nice take by Sanchez, who races into the box brilliantly, but he's crowded out. Icone on it. It's going to come to Gomez at the top of the box now. Just waiting for someone to kind of race into that gap, and it never came. We need runs in the box, boys. If you're in the box, you got to put some effort in there. So it comes back to Icone again. And Icone's racing forward, slides it back there. Oh, that's a huge, huge block. As that comes to Icone, Sanchez now. And in the box, we're just not making the moves. We got to make some more runs here, kind of like that. Though I forced that run a little bit. There's a run from Gomez. He scores. And I just realized there's only 30 seconds left. Ugh. 2 for Gomez. It's not going to matter, as we are going to lose this game. Comeback falls short, but just weren't good enough for the first hour, were we? Defensively, not good. When we get to tackles, we've got to win them, and we just weren't. We just weren't. We get a foot on them. There are times we get a foot on them, and the ball's just floating out there. Nobody's running, racing to it. Effort's just not there, and they had 3 shots. All 3 went in. Oh, man. Every time you think you take a step forward, PSG show up with their front 4. Oh, I hate them. I hate them. All right, well, 3 points back to start the season, which is just great for a team that really never lose games late on. Not good. We're going to need to keep up. We're going to need to win games, and we're going to have to beat them the second time round, which is just annoying. Let's go to the office, and we're going to do deadline day before we end this video. Offer comes in for Dunder. That's the goalkeeper. Loan to buy. I'm just going to reject it. I'm not going to deal with these loan to buys anymore. Everything is a loan to buy. Bodu's out for 4 weeks. Wasn't sprinting very well in the first half. We took him off at halftime, but he was upset to be taken off. We needed some attacking threats. After you went off, we didn't concede any goals. We could look at it that way, I suppose. Alright, well, Rossi's going to have to lead the line for a month or so. Of course, we have to Schmidt now, who's going to have to play a big part over the next month. But it is what it is. An offer's coming for Pizzutos. Liverpool have bid for Samare. I'm going to reject that. Another loan to buy. Why not? I'm going to delegate this. Just a loan. I hate how its default is that. Loan to buy. One thing I also dislike about the transfer system is that the default for when you offer a player is that they come back and with a player offer where they want one of your players. I know they want to push that swap thing, but it's a pain. It's dumb. Accepted the terms. 1-year loan. Offers coming for Teketelaere, which I don't really want to move on. 17. Yeah, I'm not going to move him on. I like having him around. He's just not going anywhere. Simple as that. We spent 72, let 55 go. That's not too bad of a turn. Bailly off to Roma. Lo Celso off to Real Madrid at £91 million. That's quite a bit for Lo Celso, in my opinion, but he's a good player. But it looks like we are going to get to the end of deadline day and nothing really is going to happen, which is good. I was comfortable staying put, though. The PSG thing made me think a little bit, as we have 8 things in the office here. Where have they all come from? Scouting reports. Offer come in for Bamba. 60 million. I might have thought about that during the window. Unfortunately, it's not in the window anymore. I'm going to delegate that up to 88. If they bid 88, I probably have to let him go, don't I? Let's go through the scouting report before we end this here. Let's just bring this guy in. I normally don't bring players like that in, but it is what it is. Here's the USA. Nothing from the United States. And then this one is from Ghana. This guy we can bring in too. Alright, so not too bad. Not the greatest way to end this episode with PSG, but we're just going to have to live with it and move on and hope they drop points, which is not exactly where you want to put PSG at. Next episode, though, I mean, we've played these 3 games here that are big for us. Monaco, Lyon, PSG. We lost the PSG one, but, I mean, we don't have a big game in League till Marseille at the beginning of October. And after that, I mean, we have 1 big game really left. I mean, there are obviously times we're probably going to drop points, but look at this. After January, we'll be done with Lyon, PSG, and Marseille by the look of it. First day of February. So, I mean, it's set up for us to have a good season in both competitions. It's just annoying to lose that game against PSG, isn't it, guys? But that is going to be it. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.